Wow, crochet. I need to turn off that air conditioner because it's really noisy. Oh. How is everyone today? Oh, look at that. I always mess around with this lighting. Always, always. Chair's moved. Everything's moved. Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet. Finally got myself organised. Um, This is our Wednesday afternoon, a midweek live. Now you're wondering, where are all those projects that she promised? Hi Karen, I hope you are well. Guys, they are coming. I'm a little bit behind this week. You know, who put Christmas here? Hello, Tori. No, I love Christmas. I really do. Hi, Katie. And I love how we all get together and make a lot of noise around Christmas time, our family, because we're so Italian, you know. Hello, Raylene. But it's also that I'm naturally noisy, regardless of whether I'm Italian or not. Now, what was I going to talk about today? Lots of things to discuss, as there are every other week. Hello, Kiki. I hope you are well. We are this close to Christmas. Oh, and there may be some projects that we still haven't completed. And there may be some projects. Hello, Margaret. I hope you are well. Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you, Margaret. Merry Christmas to your family, you and your family as well. We have a couple of days, less than 48 hours of Christmas. What? Or a little bit more than 48 hours. Don't get too excited, everyone. There's a few things that I had. Are you able to talk amongst yourselves for a second? I left the cushion over there. Give me a sec. Don't go away. Oh, how embarrassing. I've left the cushion all the way over here. Now, the reason I've run over and got it, guys, is because I wanted to talk to you about it. I got the cushion all finished. Everything was sort of okay, but it is finished. Ta-da! That's one side, and ta-da! That's the other side. I don't know where the best lighting is. I'll try to find the best. Well, that's my favourite side, I have to admit. And I think it's because this guy here just gave me so much grief. And there's the sides as well. Hello, Norma. I hope you are well. And there's your top. All right. Now, let me talk to you just quickly. This should have come out on Monday. Thank you, Katie. I love it too. But you know what? This is, I have to say, that is my favourite side. In fact, to be honest with you, when I took photos of the couch, we've had some rotten days, shady days. Now the sun starts to come out when I'm ready to record. And I couldn't get proper photos in the house on the couch. I may just take one outside. But when I went to take photos, this side looks perfect on the couch. This side doesn't look that good on the couch. Very odd. I don't know, maybe it's just me. When you see the photos, you'll know what I mean. Now, this was supposed to come out Monday. Why did it not come out in 2 hours? I cut it down from 2.5 hours to 2 hours. You've got a 2-hour video. Look, I don't think, I wanted to put it all in one part. And I thought, part 3, we'll make it final, we'll pop it up and it'll be fine. Well, 2 hours later, it's all edited, but I thought, seems like too much in one part. I'm here for it. Well, it is done and I could upload. I'm trying to cut it down and cut it down. By cutting too much, I'm starting to cut out some important information and I don't want to do that for you. So I may cut it into 2 parts. Sorry, just means it'll take the 2 days for you. Not even 2 days. I can get one part up now and then like 2 hours later I can get the second part up because it's all edited. I'm just going to have to cut it in half and put 2 parts because I don't know how much YouTube will allow me to upload all at once. So I like to keep anything that's large under an hour and 45 minutes or an hour and 40 minutes. The fact that I've gone way over 2 hours, I cut out 15 minutes. I just cut. And then I thought, oh gosh, it's starting to sound wrong. Like I'm jumping from one section to another. And you're probably thinking, what have I missed? So I thought, no, I won't do that. I think I'll cut it into 2 parts for you guys. And I think it'll just take a couple of days extra for it to come through. I wanted to get it in before Christmas, but we got more important things to get out this week. What? They're saying, what? Especially one that may go out tomorrow morning, or even tonight. It is half edited. The picture you saw before I got on, and it is the chunky beanie. Yay! And it is a chunky beanie. Yes, it is. It is a woman's chunky beanie. You could make it in a man's color if you like. Or, there's a lot of men who like, I've still forgot one end I haven't weaved in. Whoops. There are a lot of men who like to wear pink as well. So, hey, who am I to judge, right? But anyway, that's there's the pink that I was talking to you about. And that's the dark pink that I was talking to you about. It's really hard to see. This lighting's so bad. Sorry about that one end. And you know what the worst part is? I used a skein and a half, almost a skein and a half of this. I weaved in every other end that I added extra yarn in it. And I even weaved in a top because we had to close it up. But I forgot the very first thread right there. I'm a duffer. Anyway, so we have our Christmas quick gift scarf here. And we will have this last minute, and that's what I'm calling it, a last minute project. It works up so quickly because it's chunky. It's really, really thick. So it works up very quickly. So I don't know if you remember hearing me talk about it on Saturday, that it was kind of pink, and that was a kind of a dark pink, maybe into light purple. So it's not exactly a purple now that I look at it done up. It looked kind of purple to me, but it's not. It's like a dark pink. So we have to reconsider doing something nice and purple because Kiki will be expecting it. The lovely Kiki will be expecting something purple. Okay, so that beanie's definitely going up tomorrow morning at the latest. Preferably would like to get that up in an hour or so, to be honest with you, but I don't know if I can get it edited in time. And I'm trying to clean house and get it all ready for Christmas as well. Whose idea was it to have a clean? I don't know why. But anyway, that's part of the reason why I've slowed down on the cushion, because I wanted to get that out. And I also wanted to talk to you about this thing, the mat, the rug, if you will. I think I put down mat in the, I should have meant rug. When I showed you this on Saturday, I hadn't realised. I think Franca is your purple girl. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Franca's purple. I'm sorry. And you're right, Katie. And Kiki's pink. Is that right? Yes, it is right. Kiki's the pink. Franca's the purple. Oh, yes, that's right. But I said, oh, no. Now I'm confused. Katie, you confused me. Oh, you're right. So I got to make it for Franca, not Kiki. Sorry, Kiki. Sorry, Franca. Thank you, Katie, for bringing that to my attention. When I showed you this, I'm trying to get back to this now. Sorry, I'm distracted. When I showed you this on Saturday, I messed up and it was wavy. And by the time I'd gotten 3/4 of the way through it, Kiki's fully covered in pink. I bet she is. I bet she is. It was wavy and I couldn't understand what I had done. And you know what? By the time I got to the 4th skein, I only had 2 skeins left to finish the blanket. It was huge. It was massive. And by the time I got to the 4th skein, I thought, it must be wrong somewhere. I had to take it all undone. There's hours of work and redo it. And that one there is looking so much better, a little bit more flatter. So don't ask me. I don't even know what I did. Here we go. Kiki saying, Franca is purple, I'm pink. The from Kiki is purple and pink. Thank you, ladies, for bringing that to my attention. I'm a little bit slack this week. I haven't had enough coffee and I've just had too many mistakes this week. It's just been mistake after mistake. Thank you, Tori. Cheers, everyone. The other thing I wanted to mention with the cushion, I messed up this part when I first did it. So I didn't redo it. What I did when I got to the end, I realized that was flashing too much. All right. And so I put an extra row on that with you guys in the tutorial. So you'll see that. Then when I put the buttons on, I realized, it's still lifting. So I did an extra row on the outer edge of this. Really, I don't like the idea of it, but it did cover up that gap. So it's not as good as my mood pillow. Sorry, guys. Look, I think the mistake I made was, and this will answer your question too, Katie, about how much yarn I used. The mistake I made was I should have done these either a little bit more of these, like 10 cluster sets across rather than 8, Or I should have done, towards the end when I realized it wasn't loose enough, what I decided to do was do some more rows of single crochet, which worked nicely. But then I ran out of the dark chocolate and I panicked. So I had like I don't know, half a thread or a thread left for one side only to sew up one side. So I thought, you know what, we'll just squash the pillow in, it'll work. Because they stretch anyway. And I sewed up the one side, and then we did the second and third, and it did actually fit. But because it's pulling really tight, this started to lift up. Had I done the 10 across, it would have sat perfectly over. So little error there on my part. And when I ran out of the dark chocolate, I thought, if I put different color black on the outside, it's going to be very noticeable on one side and not the other. So I changed my mind and just thought, forget it. I'll just make it a lot skinnier this time. And next time I'll do it differently yet again. The fact that it's for my couch means I'm the one who's going to suffer with it. But it's still, like, it's hard to explain. It still looks great. You can't tell that I put that on just to cover up the mistake. Like, you can't tell that. It looks like I put that on purpose. Do you know what I mean? To make it look good. You like many colors, do you, Norma? So it does look great, don't get me wrong, but because I just didn't like that side anyway. That's just my opinion. This is a better side. It is a better color for my couch. And when I get the opportunity to show you properly on the couch, maybe I'll take a good photo with a better daylight. I can't seem to get good daylight. You'll see what I mean. I'll take photos of both of them, one on one side, one on the other, and you'll understand what I mean. It's all about being creative. Showing us errors gives us encouragement to overcome our own perceived disasters. True. And not only that, it helps you recognize that sometimes it's better to use that than worry about how much yarn you had in stock. The shop that I bought that from was opened. I could have gone and bought another skein, but I was being not a scab, not really a scab. I just didn't want to go. Hello, Jody. Hello. That's okay. You haven't missed much. Well, you have. You've missed me complaining about myself making a mistake. But it looks great to me. I love it. I don't love it as much as I love this side, I have to admit. But I love this side even before I started that one anyway. So it's just, I actually wanted that on both sides, but I wanted something where I can add the buttons. And then I thought, being the fact that I like my mood pillows, one side, one the other, this would work well. And don't get me wrong, it looks great. There's nothing wrong with it. And you get a close up of it. It looks like I planned it to have the buttons like that. I think being the fact that it's so tight, I would have been better off moving the buttons over a bit and putting a fifth one in. So these are all things that you, when you're doing things, that you learn as you go along. Hello, Creative. Hello, Samantha. I hope you're well. So these are all things that you learn as you go along. And you know what? I've been doing pillows for years and I still manage to mess it up. But to me, it looks great. I was going to, if you find that you don't like the points so much, like with the mood pillow, we did this. We actually turned this inside out and sewed across the points. Right? So when we turned it through, the points tucked in, so you didn't see the points as more prominent. But I actually like the points on this pillow. I really do. Cushion. I prefer the points, to be honest with you. It does look great on this particular cushion, and I'm missing all of the chat. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Jody. Don't forget thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much, Kiki. Yay, thumbs up for all the last minute effort that I've tried to put into this cushion. And it is coming, guys. What I'll do, I will break it up. It'll look like I'm going to put the whole video up, and I'll talk in the middle saying this is your final, but it wasn't your final. I might even try and cut that out, that little chat out if I can. But it's not your final part. It's only the third part, because there's no way I'm going to put a 2 hour and 10-minute video up, tutorial up. It just seems too much. And the reason it was so long was because we completed this side in this tutorial, and we did the buttonholes. And then when I crocheted the single crochet around it, I attached this to this, once all that happened, I had to do another row of single crochet around the whole piece. By the time I'd finished all that, I realized, uh-oh, there's an hour gone. More than an hour gone. What am I going to do? So you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll use this part as a third part of doing this piece, putting the first row of single crochet around that piece, putting the first row around that piece, then putting the second row around it, and then the rest I'll do as a part 4, I think. It just to save having that big, because I'm a bit worried that I'll get 3/4 of the way into uploading it and YouTube will cut it because it's too long. And I don't know how long they allow the videos to go up. I probably should do my homework on that. I'm not really sure. So what you'll do though, the best part is when you get the third part to this, you'll get the fourth part either directly after or a couple hours later because it's already done. It's just a matter of me getting it up on YouTube. I'd have to change it a little bit, just add another beginning to one and then ending to the other. But that's it. So really pretty much already done. So there you go. So that's actually done. You will be getting part 3 either tomorrow night or it won't come till Boxing Day. Boxing Day for us in Australia is the 26th of December. I don't know if that's made overseas, if that's the same overseas, but you won't get anything until the 26th of December. Also, on the 26th of December, it is a Saturday morning for us here in Melbourne, Australia. Now, I'm not sure whether I'll be doing a live on that one. We'll see. We'll see how things go because I know that in different parts of the world, that will be Christmas Day. Boxing Day sounds violent. It's actually not. I just realized Boxing Day is not celebrated overseas. People are getting on. I'm getting Norma saying, I can't wait for the holiday. I've got a Seamus who says Merry Christmas to all. I have Katie who says she thinks that Boxing Day sounds violent. And Kiki has given me a lovely super chat. Thank you so much, Kiki. It's very heartfelt. And I do appreciate it, especially in these times. Buy some more pink yarn, she says. Oh, that's funny. So there you go, guys. Part 3 is definitely coming. Part 4 will be here directly after it or an hour or so after it. And once again, I apologize for it being so late. Now, okay, so you're getting that. Now, in reference to our rug that we were making, you won't see that till 27th or 28th of December. So don't get too excited. I have lots of family gatherings happening over the next few days. So it's going to be very busy. Now, like I said, I'm not sure about Saturday mornings live. I would like to get on. I'm just thinking it may be Christmas for most of my followers overseas. Around that time, it'll be Christmas Day for them. So do they want to be bothered by a live? I don't know. It's nothing fancy for me the next day. I'm happy to get on and do the live. Maybe I'll get on and do a short live. 10 minutes, 20 minutes if anybody's awake and anybody's around. But I just kind of think it's not really worth getting on that day. But you know what? I'm going to leave it in your court, guys. If you guys want me to come on the 26th of December, Melbourne, Australia time, 10 o'clock in the morning, I will. Otherwise, I probably won't. I'm trying to not bother anybody at that time if everyone's busy with family. You'll just be cleaning on Boxing Day. Kiki, I can't even remember. Hello, Margaret says what you're saying. Give yourself a day off. I know. Well, look, Margaret, you know what? It's not even the day off that's the issue. It's more that if I get on and nobody's on, it just seems like I'm waiting around and it's probably everybody will be out celebrating with their family and friends. I won't be bothered one bit. A Christmas Day live. Well, Christmas Day won't be. Christmas Day. Oh, actually, Christmas Day will be where you are, Katie, I think. The time I get on at 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings will be probably Christmas Day that day for you. So I don't know. Look, I'm happy to get on, guys. If you want me to come on, I'll be happy to get on. I don't have a problem. Nothing's happening that time in the morning for me that day. I'm home. Yeah, here it would be Christmas here. Yeah, it'd be Christmas there. And I'm thinking, Katie, you might be available at that time, but not everybody wants to sit in front of a YouTube around that time when they have family and friends. Look, let me try it. I'll tell you what, I'll try it. If I don't get many people on, I'll just send a few, Christmas wishes, or blow a few kisses to everyone, and I'll be gone. How's that sound? Shall I try that instead? I'll just try it and see what happens. I'd rather not. I just don't want to waste anyone's, like 3 people get on and say, hi. Everybody's out celebrating with family and friends. Look, I know a lot of people also celebrate Christmas very quietly. Karen has given a super chat. Thank you so much, Karen. Very hard found around this time. Oh, I was going to say something, by the way, guys. I don't know whether to say it now. Wait till January. It's just something to do with all the yarn that I have around the house. I have a lot. We will make time for you, Mary. Oh, look, creative. Thank you, by the way, creative. It's not that. I just don't want to bother anybody while it's their Christmas. For me, I would have had my Christmas the day before. Yeah. Look, I tell you what. I'll get on. If anyone's on, I'll say hello, blow a few kisses, and then I won't stay too long. How's that? If anybody wants to talk. Cheers, everyone. I need this coffee. I've got puppy cuppy today. Oh, puppy cuppy. Cheers. So what I was going to say, I was going to leave it till January, but I thought, you know what? It's Christmas. Let's talk about it now. I have far too much old stock in my house. And I mean old stock that I don't think I will ever use. And I'm thinking maybe in the new year when I feel a little bit relaxed, if you will, I may disperse of some of that old stock. I'll be around Boxing Day. Is nothing special here as hubby has to still work. Okay, well, that's good. It's not good for you, but it's good that you're there. Tori says yes, yes, yes. All right. So in January, what I might do, I might disperse of some of that old stock. And we are talking stock that I have had here for 5 years. I probably will never use. What I want to do is to try and use more up-to-date yarns, more different types of yarn. Okay. So what I was thinking, you're all waiting for it, aren't you? I might run a few competitions in the first few weeks of January. And these are going to be, they're not competitions as such. They're like, I'm going to put out a question, and if I like the person's answer, they're going to get that. And I'm not going to do it just for once. I'm going to do it all the way through the first 2 weeks of January just to clear out all my stock. And I will show you the bag or the box that I'm getting rid of. Kiki says she'll take all the pink. Actually, I'll tell you what I do have, Kiki. We did, my daughter and I did Moomba. I can't remember if it was 2014. I think it was. And we had all this pink that we had actually purchased, and the money raised went to breast cancer. And we made all these items for Moomba, and we did a float, and we made these dresses for ourselves, and it was just, it was great. It was a lot of work, right? I wouldn't do it again. Not by myself. I love the way it was last time. I mean, there were other people in there, but I just felt like I had a lot on my plate at the time. And so I had a whole lot of pink left over that I never used, and it is the Clequeton, the Clequeton pink. There's nothing wrong with it. It's in bags. I'm willing to give it away if you're willing to take. I don't know how much there is. I believe there's about 7 skeins, different pinks, light pink, medium pink, and a dark pink or something like that. They're just some unused, and they are old stock, so they haven't been touched. I haven't taken labels off or anything. They're just that they're old stock, and I just don't want all this old stock. I'm loving this idea, Katie says. I know, right? But these will be little fun competitions. They won't be things. Someone says, oh, I love drink coffee. Norma says. There won't be competitions that you have to really think about. These will just be something that I'll say, and if someone says something to me and I like the answer, they're going to get that. And there'll be different bags, and it won't just all go to one person. And I just want to get rid of a lot of the old stock. It's just so she can make room for more yarn. Well, this is true. But the thing is, Kiki, what I want to do is from now on, I want to try and use yarn that's new. Yarn that's, how do I explain it? It's trendy, if you will. Yarn that's fresh, yarn that's just that everybody's using. And like someone says to me, have you tried this yarn? I said, no, I don't want to buy that yarn because I've got too much in stock. And then I realized this year I've knocked back some beautiful yarns because I just had too much stock. Yeah. So I thought what I'll do is there's quite a few that I'm actually selling off as well because they're really good top of the range yarns, and I don't really want to give them away. You are part of our family. Oh, that's nice, Tori. Aww. But to me, it just takes up a lot of room, and I need to, I've got something in my eye, sorry guys. It would be quite a party if you did it on live. Oh, shall I try it live? Oh, but if I did it live, I don't know whether everyone can join the live though, Tori. That's the hard part. I mean, who said that? Katie. Sorry, that's the hard part. I'm so itchy now. I've touched something. Oh, you know what it is? It's the yarn of the blanket. When I was making the blanket, when I was recording the first part of the blanket, I was like this. I tell you what, I have to have a camera going in the background. I've got to. I'm going to try it. A camera going in the background so you can see what I'm like when I'm doing my recording. This is what you see. I start recording and then all of a sudden the yarn fluff comes up and I'm like this. And then after a while I start saying bad words and I go, oh, and I've got to stop and I've got to wash my face and my hands and I'm going to come back and start again an hour later. This is not on all yarns, but I think the rug yarn, not nice for me. Not nice. So, yeah, I've really got to get a recording of that. And who said something about snoozing? It's called destashing. Yeah, hang on. Whoa, I've missed all of this. It would be quite a party, Katie says, if we did it live. That's on them, Katie says. Okay, gotcha. It's called destashing, Karen says, yes. And Katie says, you snooze, you lose. I just figure when I do my giveaways, I do like to give them through a normal video blog, if you will. Now, the first Thursday of the month, as you know, I do a video. Oh my gosh, I'm so itchy. I do a video blog, and I have to say that first Thursday of the month, I think will be, I can't remember. Is it 2nd of January? Someone look up the first Thursday of next month. I can't do it while I'm like, can I do it while I'm here? No, I can't. I can't do it while I'm on the live. Someone tells me what the date of the first Thursday of January is, please. And that would be nice. And then we can work around that way. We have senior citizens in the Sisters with the crochet group who would love donated yarn. If you have a lot. Creative, you're not in Melbourne, is that correct? It's a little bit hard to send large boxes over there if you're not in Melbourne. 7th, Katie says, the 7th of January. That's funny because the 8th of January is my birthday. We could do like a birthday giveaway instead. We could do that. We're trying to be happy. We could do that instead. Instead of doing it Thursday, I could do it on the Friday instead. What do you say, guys? If the 7th is a Thursday for us in Melbourne, Texas the 7th as well, Texas. Oh, you're from Texas. Yeah, it's a bit hard to send large packages. I can send out some small packs to you, Creative. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Aren't you supposed to get things on your birthday? Yeah, I know. But doesn't matter. I'm happy to part with some. Any old yarn is new yarn to me, says Tori. All right, well, look, see, it seems I have some interest here. I knew I would. That's why I thought I'd mention it on the live. But aren't the gifts supposed to be going to you? Yes, they are, Katie. I could accidentally send it to me by post. I'll put the sender the other way around. I thought maybe in your area. Oh, I gotcha. Look, Creative, I know there's one group that do like to come onto my channel, but I can't for the life of me remember their name. If you are part of a senior citizens group and you do crochet and you come onto my channel, please let me know. Otherwise, I will donate some of it to our local council as well. I'm sure they have groups that they can give that to. I posted myself a letter when I was a kid. Oh, that's funny. Why? What was in the letter? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever done that before. Hey, why are you posting yourself letters? What's going on with you? How many yous are there? Do you take some sort of medication for that? I'm so naughty. It's too close to Christmas. Sorry, guys. Cheers, by the way. Oh, I know, right? Maybe I should post myself something. I never received anything in the mail ever, so I want something for once. I love it, Kiki. I love it. Oh my gosh. And Creative says cheers. Thank you so much. I'm going to have another one, Creative, just because you said that. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, that's funny. I've never sent myself anything. I think I should. I should send myself like this after the diet, of course. After the diet, I should send a nice big large box of chocolates. And I'll put the 10 kilos back on in the first day. Want something done? Got to do it yourself. All right, so I think we'll do that. I think on the 7th of January or the 8th, I haven't decided, we will do that. Margaret says my Salvos group would love a donation as they make heaps of knitted and crochet blankets. Margaret, we're going to talk, you and I, because I won't give them all. I'll just, because I'd like to do some for our channel as well, but I will have a chat with you, Margaret, and yes, I will give you some yarn for the Salvos group for sure. Tori says 7th of January. Yes, and Creative says yay. Are we all heads up for the 7th of January rather than the 8th? The 7th is a Thursday. The naughty elves have to have something into, have put something into my coffee. Oh, I wish I could do with something. I'm not allowed to have something while I'm on the diet, Karen. But I'll tell you what, though, the diet finishes. Hey, isn't it funny? The diet finishes on the 7th of January. Oh, that's so funny. I've got another 10 kilos to lose before the 7th. I don't know how I'm going to manage that, especially during Christmas. Well, that's not going to happen. Actually, no, I have another 9 kilos. 70. I need to lose 13. So how much? I've lost 5. What's that? 13 take away 5. Come on, everyone. This is amazing timing. I know, right? Celebrate my weight loss. Maybe I'll use the weight loss number as 10 skeins per pack. What? Oh gosh, it's all happening. It's all happening. This is a bit like the Harry Styles thing. By the way, I still haven't done anything with the Harry Styles thing. I did do the little piece, as you all know. If you didn't join us on Saturday, I created this little piece for the Harry Styles project. Tim Tams on the 7th. Tim Tams on the 7th. Oh, I could do with some Tim Tams so much. 13 take away 6. Hello, Creative. She retracted that. I missed it. Harry, the lovely Harry's getting his gift. He has no idea it's coming. and I will get it out the first week of January. What's it got there? Anything that is left over would be gratefully received by them, and I will throw in some of my mountain of yarn as well, instant de-stash. You know what? I will, Margaret, because I know it's going to a beautiful benefit there. Thank you, Creative. It's 8. Thank you. Now I can't even remember what I was talking about. I had 13. I've got another 8 kilos to lose. Thank you, Creative. Before the 7th of January. Will I make it, guys? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I will. Christmas is this week. The 7th of January is only 2 weeks away. Harry, the lovely Harry Styles. Yeah. I got this. Thank you, Katie. I tell you what, though, I have to be honest. I would have lost more in the past 2 weeks, but I haven't been doing the workouts. That's the truth. I have been doing the diet still. I have been watching what I'm eating. I just haven't eaten exactly what they've said, but I haven't eaten any junk, and I haven't had any Coke, and I haven't had any fat foods that I like so much, that I love so much. That's like 2 weeks. Not sure it's actually healthy. I don't think it is. Look, I can totally guarantee you that I would lose another 2 kilos easy, because I'm losing like a kilo a week. But the past 2 weeks, I've only lost a couple of 100 grams per week, or 300 or 500 grams per week, because I haven't been doing the exercises. So I thought directly after the live, I would actually do a workout. But I just had my shower and I look so nice. I don't want to get all sweaty and yucky. Oh, not my hair. I'm so naughty. So Mr. Harry Styles will be getting a gorgeous top with a massive heart. Well, we don't want to have it that big. It'll be like a smaller heart. I just did it that big because I had that thick yarn in stock. Keep your water up too. I will. Look, I won't do that, guys. I won't overdo it. I was actually planning, so naughty, but in a good way. I was planning on doing, they have a second system that you can do. Once you finish your first part, you can do the second part. I was planning on doing the second part because I didn't lose all the weight that I wanted to lose. And then I thought, oh, do I just follow the first part again? I'm sure I could do that. Or do I just do their second part, which is going to cost me money? But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd rather do something than do nothing, you know. But there you go. I'm finally taking control over the second me. the third and the fourth me. There's a couple of fifths at the back there. There's a few layer up a layer lifts. Bits. Oh, I'm gonna drop the camera. The stand. Mr. Harry Styles, we are making, for those of you joining us new, we are making a top. As a freebie, we're sending it to Mr. Harry Styles because this person has a big mouth and said I would. So I'm doing it. Whether he gets it is another story. We'll send it off to that lovely address that Katie sent me. Kiki says you can still have treats again, but just keep your healthy cooking and chopping your vegetables every night. Absolutely. Look, I agree, Kiki. There is a limit to how much you can diet. And on the diet, they allow you to eat the odd junk food. They allow that. They give you that, because what happens is if you don't do that, what you do is you do what I did the first time. I lost quite a lot of weight once. I lost up to about 16 kilos and I was looking fabulous. And then I completely stopped and just ate and drank and ate until I put 20 kilos on. So really, you got to give that. You've got to give yourself that time. Do you have any outlet in India? You're new, obviously. Tanznim, welcome, by the way. No, this is just a crochet channel. I'm not sure if you know what I mean. If I know what you mean, actually. I'm not sure what you're asking me. I don't sell yarn, if that's what you mean. No, this is a crochet channel. Okay. And there you go. So Mr. Harry Styles will be getting one of those. Not that. That's just the square that I've created. Now, everyone was saying maybe do a pocket, but I would like to actually make the top with the heart in it. The top itself, I haven't really decided. I really haven't decided. So it's not going to happen before the new year anyway. So the first week of January is the week that we'll be working on that top. And we'll obviously, we'll be finished a rug before then. And the reason is I've only got 6 skeins. I went through 4 skeins the other day and I only made, it was roughly around that big. I don't have enough to make an extra big rug. So I'm going to say, I know exactly the last row is a row that you keep going on and on and on and on. So it's the same row over and over again. You add a few extra double crochets, which I'll talk to you about in there anyway. I'll say to you, head off on your own, do the rug. You don't even need to meet me back. I'll say once you're done, you're done. And I'll show you my finished version, because those 6 skeins like that, I think by the time I was finished doing the rug, the first part of the rug, I did 2 rows for 1 skein. That's 1 skein took 2 rows. Tori says, I don't know what that means. Can you add a little written pattern in a description to help continue? Are you talking about, Kiki, are you talking about the cushion or the rug? Are you talking about the rug? Yes. Well, the rug, I will write it in there as well. The rug is, the first 5 rows, you really have to watch the tutorial because they're different. Okay, each row is different. But on the 6th row, oh, hang on, am I lying? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, on the 6th row, the rug, so we can make it bigger. Yes, on the 6th row, that is the row that you repeat over and over again, and I tell you where to add that extra 2 double crochets. I think it's 2 or 1. I can't even remember now. All I remember doing it the other night and thinking it wasn't working out, so I had to change the pattern to suit. And then I realized I think I'd put too many clusters in one set, so I just pulled the whole thing out because I couldn't work out where it went wrong. And now I've noticed it's flatter, so obviously I must have done it while I was tired. Who knows? Who knows? But I will say to you, this is what you need to do. A bit like our cushion. Thanks for answering. You're welcome, Tasman. Tasnam. I'm not really sure what you meant, so I hope I gave you the right answer. So an easy increase at least. Yes, it's a very basic. All you're doing is copying that last bit, but in the next row, I think you're adding 2 or you're adding 1 per cluster. Look, I'm not sure exactly because I can't remember. I know that there's 1 or 2 that you add towards each cluster set, but I know that once you're up to 6th row, the rest is the same. So I'll actually have finished a rug in that session because the rug is really not that big because I've only got 6 skeins of yarn. So if you are going to make a rug like that and you're going to use a chunky yarn, you're going to need a lot more than 6. I thought a 6 would be enough, but it's not. Okay, subscribe to your channel, Kiki, Tori says. No? Not sure what that's going on about. Bye, guys. I've got to go. Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, Norma. I wish you a very happy New Year. I will be in here. I will be around in the New Year week, so I won't be taking a break, sadly. And I will see you soon, I hope. Can you please add English subtitles to the videos so that it's easy to understand? I think you guys do that on your end, but Tasman, leave it with me and I will see what I can do. My channel, I think I have only ever uploaded one video. That's funny. Merry Christmas, Norma. All right. So, Tasman, it is. I will see what I can do. I have a funny feeling the subtitles are done on your end. And wherever you're from, you said India, did you? I can't remember where you said you're from. I think it was India. Is that correct, Tasman? I think she said India. I hope so. I'm sorry if you didn't. I will have a look and see what I can do and get back to maybe you guys on it on our lives about the subtitles. Someone else said something about that to me in another language. I just copied and pasted it into Google Translate because I didn't know what they meant. Yes, you're from India. Okay, look, leave it with me, Tasnam, and I'll see what I can do, okay? I'll try. You have 4 subscribers. Kiki, you're popular, 4 subscribers. You had more than I had the first time I started. I remember the first time I started. It was very funny. Captions aren't available for lives. No, you can't do that in the lives, Tasman. Tasman meant on some of my videos, Kiki, on some of the tutorials, I think. Cheers, by the way. Okay, Tasman, Merry Christmas to you. That's very kind of you. Don't you love Christmas? And I say that to a lot of people. Christmas, sometimes a lot of people don't have a lot of family. And one of the messages that I left last Christmas, was if you didn't have family and you're on your own and you've got nothing to do, get onto YouTube. Hold on to the crochet hooks, grab a big skein of yarn and just crochet till the night is through. Time for, what's that? 4 subscribers, time to celebrate, Kiki says. Katie says, time for a giveaway, Kiki. You've got 4 subscribers. If you do a giveaway, if you do like 3 prizes, only 1 person misses out. Well, it's probably me. I didn't even know, am I subscribed to you, Kiki? I wouldn't have a clue. I didn't even know you had one, a channel. Are you Kiki? Is your channel Kiki? Well, obviously you do because you've got it. You're talking now, so you obviously do. But I didn't know you had like a channel that you work with. Yeah, I think she should do, you know what? She should do 4 prizes. That way nobody misses out and we'll definitely apply. Giveaway is for subscribers only. Oh, Kiki, I'm going to miss out, am I? I didn't even know you had one. Do you do anything on the channel, Kiki? Your tutorials are so great and I don't understand your language. I can easily understand. Oh, I will see what I can do for you, Tasman. And I'm missing all this. Waleshire, Osborne. Hello. That's a new name I haven't seen here. Welcome. Katie says, make that 5 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe now because I want to win. I don't know what it is. I want to win. I uploaded a video of my garden a long time ago. Oh, actually, I think I have seen that. I think I did see that. I saw something and you had the dog in the background or something. And you had, and you were just, I saw that. I'm sure I did. You had little kids in the background there somewhere. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Waleshire. That's a nice name. Welcome, by the way. Yeah, so what we'll do, that's what we'll do in the first week of January, probably the 7th of January, I will be doing a destashing. When I say destashing, quite a lot of yarn is going. And these are some yarns that are relatively aged. So just be prepared. They're not brand spanking new. They're not used. They'll still have labels. They just look old. You know, like you've probably never seen that yarn ever because it was last stocks. You know, when you're out and you see something on special, you think, great, I'm going to get it. It's on special. So you buy it You take it home, you think, oh, what am I going to do with it? So yeah, one of those things. One of those things. But anyway, guys, that's what we are doing. I'm getting rid of all of that stuff. I need room for fresh new yarn because it's going to be a fresh new year. Something very exciting is happening next year. What? It's going to be a fresh new year. We're going to have a few, quite a few interviews happening. I've already booked 2. One I had to cancel because I double booked like a loser that I was. I mean, like a naughty person that I was. And the other one, I can't tell you, Katie. You have to wait till the first week of January. I always keep that stuff for the first week of January, and I will just explode. But there is the main thing is you're getting more interviews, okay? And in those interviews, you will always get a crochet related item out of it. So it's not going to be just 2 people talking and that's the end of that. No, we will be talking, yes, and they will be giving you information that they want to give you and information that you want to hear as well, because a lot of people like to buy yarn, a lot of people like to visit farms, a lot of people like all these people that I will be doing interviews with. But you'll be getting a project out of it, whether the person I'm interviewing creates something for me and for our channel, or whether I create something with their yarn, or whether I just, we just be a little bit crochet silly, which, happens a lot with me. So that's what's happening in the new year, but I'm not giving away too much about the other thing that's happening. What? I'm so naughty. Hey, come on, guys, get with it. Now I feel pressured to make some videos. Come on, Kiki, I'll watch if you make. I will watch. I watch, whose videos do I watch at the moment? I watch Suzanne from God Crochet and Create. I watch, sometimes I watch Ghost Hackers. Who else? Oh, there was someone else. Oh, for the life of me, can't remember. So I watch quite a few of our own subscribers because some of them have some beautiful things that they like to show. 1 ball of yarn each, says Tori. 1 ball. Oh, I see. For the subscribers. Oh, that's funny. It is funny. But look, let me tell you, when I first started, my very first videos, I didn't have an editing package, right? So all you hear is me go, chain 1 here. I do the chain 1, and then you hear like scratching, and then you hear me go, and then you hear a little noise in the background or whatever, and you hear the cat meowing, and you hear the dog, and you hear, washing machine going and a dishwasher, and you hear all these sorts of weird things. So the first few videos, I had no idea what I was doing. And I remember when I started using, before I got the editing package, I started using on the phone, there was an editing package that you can, I shouldn't laugh, but it's very funny, that you can actually, it's like an app. You download the app, or you upload the app, download the app, whatever, upload the app, and you use the app to do the editing. Anyway, I spent hours creating, and I used this app one day. I never uploaded it, and I rewatched it, and there's like, I'm saying something like, now you need to put a double crochet over there, you need to pop this, and then by the time I was finished, nothing was said. It cut out all the important bits. It was classic. I love watching YouTubers' first videos. Look, you should go back to when I first started, 3 years ago. It was a classic. And when I made a mistake, I'd say, you'd hear that in the background. My daughter makes edit videos for her YouTube. I'll make her do it. Look, I sometimes use the editing package that I do for YouTube for family fun videos as well. We recently did, we do a thing every year for Christmas, and it's never not been done. This has happened for 25 years. We put up the Christmas tree. There's an angel that goes on top. When the Christmas tree is all done up, this has all been videoed. We take that angel, we stand in front of the Christmas tree, and we say what things we achieved that year. We don't talk about all the negative stuff that happened. It happened. That's life, But we pop in front of the camera and we hold that angel, and everybody gets to hold the angel. Everybody gets to say what they achieved for the year, right? Well, we did that couple of weeks ago, a week and a half ago or something, to set the Christmas tree up. That is fun. It really is. It's a lot of fun. And I can tell you, it dates right back for 25 years. And it's a 45-minute video because that's how long it takes us to put the tree up. And, you know, my son's laughing, being silly. And it's just crazy, right? and we've been doing that for 25 years. So I would love to do like a reel of each year. Pop. Not so much doing of the Christmas tree because that takes a long time, but maybe holding that angel and seeing everybody's achievements for 25 years. What? Can't believe we thought of it years ago. This is even before the kids were born. You know, I did it and I thought, that's it. We're going to keep doing. This is a tradition I'm going to keep. Well, that's it. It wasn't that it started, well, I don't even know why it started. But when Frances was a newborn, my daughter was a newborn, it was her first Christmas. She was just so excited that we kept that little tradition going, and we got her to hold she couldn't hold it obviously, the angel. We got her to put the angel on the tree, and then we turn around and we all say Merry Christmas 2000, whatever it was, right? It was 1990 something then in those days. So yeah, it's a great tradition and it's a great memories. And we did last week's one. I'll be watching them. We did last week's one, and they all go on this video and we never see them. So what I want to do is get them all and pop them all into the computer and do a one massive 25-year, you know, goes to show how skinny we go from being size 6 all the way up to size 46. You'll see me going, whoop, whoop, whoop. Next year I'll be down to that again. Yay! How silly am I? So yeah, you see the changes, you see the aging, you see the heights, you see the differences between people. You see, there was only one year that I couldn't say anything. It was too close to the death of a family member. So I did not say anything. I just handed the angel over because I couldn't speak. But otherwise, every other year, there was always something to say. And it just, you know, some of it was good and some of it we just laughed over it and thought it was funny. But most of it's pretty good because you're discussing your achievements. So for that year, it doesn't matter. You had failures. That happens every year. There's something you failed at. There's something you broke. There's something that went wrong. It happens, you know. But for that moment, right in front of the Christmas tree, holding that angel, you're only allowed to tell the camera your best, not so much your best, but your most achieved items that year. And it doesn't have to be one item. If you've achieved in 5 or 6 different things, you can talk about those 5 or 6 different things. That is what we do in front of the Christmas tree as we're putting it up. And right at the very end, we shout out Merry Christmas, whatever the year was, and then we pop the angel up on the tree. And that's how we've been doing it for 25 years. It's not really a tradition, but it's the only thing that we've been doing. So there you go. I don't know why I said that, but that's just something, because it was a Christmas one and apparently it's Christmas. I missed this year. I'm so glad to get rid of this year. Aren't we all glad to get rid of 2020? Right out the door, give it a boot. Gone. See ya. Don't talk to us anymore. And don't come back and talk to us. We don't want to know you. Don't even knock on the door. In fact, come anywhere near the front yard and, you know, you're in trouble. Now I'm getting silly. But so that's been a tradition that I'm going to hold on to for forever. And I hope the kids do the same thing. Would be good. And then maybe when they have kids, they can show like generations worth. As long as 2021 isn't worse, I know, fingers crossed. Yes, bye-bye 2020. Yeah, kick that 2020 right in its derriere. Oh, did I say that alive? Oh, what? Apparently, it should be a little bit better. And if it's not, let's just throw those good vibes to it. Everybody throw good vibes to 2021. We just don't want any more of this bad stuff. Go away. We don't have time for you. We're busy crocheting or something. Cheers. This is really cold. I'm sure of it. Mm-hmm. Yep, we won't drink any more of that now, will we? All right. So I got sidetracked. Oh, well, it's Christmas. So get ready in the first week of January for destashing to happen. I will be clearing. A lot of this stuff is going. A lot of stuff you don't see is going. A lot of stuff that's hidden in a cupboard. There's a cupboard way on the other side of the room that sits under the spider. The S word, Kiki, sorry. Wait a minute, Frank is the one that's worried about the S word. It's not anywhere near the spider. It's all right. You'll be opening it going, oh no, Spider, no. I'm kidding. You know how fussy I am with the yarn. It all gets bagged. It gets bagged, it gets boxed, and then it gets shoved into a cupboard. That is how much I panic with my yarn. Everything else I don't care about, which is sad. He wouldn't make it to Texas. I don't know. If you put a box of crickets in there for him, he might make it. You know, he doesn't eat much. He'll have, how many crickets does he have? He might have 2 or 3 crickets every 3 weeks. Doesn't eat at all. You pop them in there and they just die. Then he comes out occasionally and he's really hungry, and that's when we pop more crickets in there. He just doesn't eat. Not a big eater at all. So I'll pop him in with the yarn. Just kidding. That's so naughty. I said that so seriously. So what I'll do is I'll pop him in with the yarn. Now that's naughty, Mary. I know, I better stay in the corner. All right, everyone. Mary's in the corner. So yeah, I will be destashing in January, and you guys will be getting lots of yarn. And you know what? I'll try to give away to those I haven't actually given away to. Not that I won't give away to those I already have. Just that I would like to give away to those who haven't won anything. It would be nice. But then again, it depends on the answers I get too. They don't give me a good answer. I won't make the questions hard. They'll be so simple. 2-year-olds can answer it. I went to school with someone who came from the US. 3 months after they arrived, they found a live tarantula in one of their boxes. Oh, yuck. I'm starting to cringe, Kiki. Oh, he's not sneaking out of a midnight snack, is he? He might be. Stanley's his name, by the way. Okay, I won't be greedy. Kiki, your package hasn't arrived yet. I'm not Kiki. Katie, your package hasn't arrived yet? I figured it would take a while. The lady did tell me, or the man, I think it was at the time, told me 3 to 4 weeks. But then, you know what? He was being nice because he's forgetting all about Christmas. There's a whole lot of public holidays in there that he's forgotten about. We have Christmas, we have Boxing Day, we have January the 1st. What else? I think that's it. And then towards end of January, we have more public holiday. But there's a lot of public holidays in between. Not yet. Our postal service is all messed up ever since the election. Okay. We saw your Prime Minister. Prime Minister? What did I say? I meant to say President. Having the injection on live TV. Excuse me. Did it get sent by sea or air? It went by air, Kiki, but it is overseas and it's a long way. And I have a lot of issues with deliveries. President, I know, I meant to say president, I said prime minister, because we have prime ministers here, right over my head. Yeah, had the live injection. We are from America, aren't we? Well, president-elect. I know, I don't understand what happened there. It doesn't, I can't fathom it. But he did his injection live. That's interesting. He don't want to get it. He don't want to get that naughty disease. Yeah, 4 to 6 week usually to the US. I know. That's what I remember. The last person I sent it to got it within 4 weeks. He won't be president until January the 20th. Oh, he hasn't actually been elected yet. I mean, he's not actually in it yet. Oh, I thought it was straight away. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, our prize videos changing his socks. Oh, really? What? Say that again? What? Yeah, our president videos changing his socks. He wouldn't cope in Australia because these are the socks we wear. Have a look at that. Thongs. I can't believe I put my leg up there. Oh, it's all this weight loss. I can put the leg right up now. That's different stuff. I can be stupid too. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, just elected. He will have a big inauguration ceremony. I thought that had already happened. Oh, I don't know these things. I don't get out much. So totally different here in Australia. Watching from Vegas, Mumshi. That's a fantastic name, by the way. Mumshi. I love it. Welcome from Vegas. Las Vegas. Ooh, I wanted to go to Las Vegas when I was young. And New York, New York. I want to go all over America, and we can't right now. We can't go anywhere. That's we're here for. Katie says. um, look, I know that shipments over to America is taking a while. I love that name, Mumshi. I really do. Come on, Mary. I'm sorry, Katie. Oh, Mumshi, I love your name. My three daughters are there in Australia. Are they in Melbourne, Mumshi? Hi from Bris Vegas. Brisbane is actually Melbourne's, well, Las Vegas, Australia's Las Vegas. It's true. Melbourne, Mumshi, whereabouts in Melbourne? I'm from Glenroy, northern suburb of Melbourne, or some people call it the northwest. Is that local? Mumshi. I love that name. I want that name. I want your name. Give me your name. Give it to me now. I really do love it. Sorry, I meant come on over, Mira. I would love to come over. We have trouble getting out of our street these days, let alone hopping on a plane. Oh, everything's so tight and so strict, and you won't see me on planes for a few years. Plus, I haven't updated my passport. Better get that going. Mumshi is a way of saying I won't say that word online. Mummy. Yes, I got that. I actually like it very much. Mumshi. I love it. Am I saying it right? Was it Mumshi? Mumshi? Or was it Mumshi? Mumshi. I've lost the plot now. So guys, don't forget, early January, we are working on the Harry Styles top for the Mr. Harry Styles. We are going to make him a top. He is getting it. It's going the first week because it has to go the first week of January or he'll never get it. I have to send it off. You're welcome, Mumshi. I'll never get it off. Mr. Harry Styles. We're going to sing just like Harry, sing like Harry, yeah, and dance like Mary. So I've lost the plot already. I'm just too excited because it's Christmas. I love Christmas because I get to see all my family in the one room at the one time, and not so much one room this year. It's more like outdoors and a barbecue area. Don't look, between you and I, guys, I don't like eating outside. It's true. I don't like the ideas of flies falling on my food. Hey, can't you tell I like my food? Well, I can't eat so much this year. It's probably a good thing. I see a fly and not eat it. Send a cut of the dance with the sweater. Ooh, Mr. Harry. I lost the plot. What was I saying? I forgot now. Yes, I love Christmas, but I don't like eating outdoors. Katie's laughing at me. I know. They'll laugh at my expense. Fine, whatever. I don't care. So yes, definitely going out on the first week of January, which means you guys get the tutorial on the second week of January. What? Yes, because I will need a week to edit. I've never ever created for the channel a man's shirt for the channel, so I've done lots of girly stuff. Laughing with you, laughing at me. I know what you're doing. Just sit in the background saying, look at that weirdo. And you're even using that voice. What's wrong with me? I need a holiday. I need to sleep. Can't wait. They're definitely coming out the first week of January, guys. I'm just going to start getting serious. Come on, let's get serious. For 5 seconds. I have been waiting for a parcel to come from Ontario, Alberta. She sent it out on the 1st of December. Just got notice that it is finally Edmonton. Hope to get it before Christmas. Oh, good luck. I hope you do. Never, Katie says. Never to my face. We're all weirdos here. Hey, you want normal? Talk to somebody else. Hey, I'm not going to lie. Normal somebody else. Been in transit for 20 days now. 20 days is not much. Tori, I was sent something over to America once. It took nearly 5 months to get there. I'm telling you, from Melbourne, it's usually, a month and a half. This one item, and it wasn't anything fancy. It was a small pack like that, and it wasn't even in a box. It was in a bag. a small bag. It took 5 months. And there's one thing that still hasn't arrived that I sent, I don't even know how long ago. It says in transit. It still says in transit. So it's going to happen, you know. You get look, there's going to be delays. There's going to be longer delays now, more because of Christmas. That bag has seen the world. The bag has seen the world. The bag. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, I gotcha. Took 7 weeks for my knives to arrive from Victoria. I'm so sorry, Victoria, because that's only around the corner, really, if you think about it. The one you shipped. Yes, yes, the one I shipped. Katie, your bag's not coming for another 10 years. It's coming. Everyone's coming. It's coming. All your items that I send you, they are coming. They will just take a long time, guys. It's the time, well, it's a sign of the times, if that's the word you want to use. So for those of you who have received gifts from me already, that's great. For those of you who are still waiting, I'm sorry. I can't do much about the shipment. If you are in Melbourne, and I say this often, if you are in Melbourne and you would like to meet up, what? When we do a giveaway, though, not for anything else, I'm happy to do that for giveaways as well. Sorry, I know, full sentences, I promise. Sign of the times is a Harry Styles. Oh, is it really? I didn't plan that. All I remember is that watermelon song because of the crochet top and his gorgeous body that was in it. That's all I remember. I didn't get my package from you yet, Mary. Yeah, you did. Twice. No, you only got it once. His first single. I don't look. I don't follow. How to explain? I don't follow one person as such. I pick music from everywhere. If I like it, I will listen to it. I won't listen to a whole single or watch a whole video clip. I will just like what I hear, and that's what I watch for that moment. Like I do love my 80s music, so I will watch stacks and stacks of 80s, and I will watch it. It's one of those things. I watch 80s videos. I will listen to 80s music. It's just who I am. Yep. 80s was my era. Not that I'm old, if you don't mind. Thank you. But when it comes to the modern songs, it's got to be something that catches my eye like Crochet was. Like Harry Styles crochet top. You know, I didn't even know anything about him until I saw him in that top. And then I started looking up and, oh, look at him. Oh, look at all those crochet gear. And then I remembered once I saw that, you know, that cardigan he wore, the bright colored cardigan. When I saw that, I thought, oh, I wonder it's him who has the crochet items in his video because he likes to wear that stuff. Yes, I shipped my package to her about a week later and she got hers this past Sunday. Yeah, it's going to happen with packages. Not much you can do about it. That's so funny. I only had 3 years in the 80s. Yeah, I didn't have much either. Oh, sorry. I'll see if I can do that right without. Yeah, I wasn't in the 80s much either. Or the 90s, or the 70s either. I wasn't much in the 70s. I definitely wasn't much in the 60s. It was like 100 years ago now. It was like 100 years ago. And you know, it's funny because I was listening to someone talk the other day. Said, oh, that song's like 40 years old. I said, it's not. We had that in the 80s. And I realized the 80s was 40 years ago. It's like, whoops. Well, someone was yelling at me. It's like, oh, what are you yelling at me for? The 80s was 40 years ago. Oh, really? Whoops. More than 40 years ago. It's like, can't be. And it was. And it is. And it's not going to change. The 80s was so old-fashioned, they say. I used to call everybody else old-fashioned. You know what, creative? The funniest thing is I literally, and this is no joke, I literally thought I was young until someone said to me, but the 80s was so long ago. I said, no, they weren't. It was only like, and I thought, oh, really? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, and all of a sudden, no, it's because because I don't tell anybody my real age. I just keep making myself younger and younger every year. And everybody says, sure, you're 29. I was born. I was shocked the other night to find out that the song Lola turned 50 this year. Lola makes me laugh every time we say that. We had a dog um, in the 90s. Her name was Lola. And she was bought for me to look after me because I was on my own in a flat at the time. And I used to lock her in the bedroom with me at night because I was so paranoid by myself, as you do. And the radio, we'd set the radio to turn on at 7 o'clock in the morning to wake us up to get to work, or 6:30. And then one morning it went on, and the first song that came on was Lola, and the dog jumped on my bed, started attacking my face, or licking my face. And I'm thinking, oh yeah. So the song Lola has some weird memories for me. I just turned 59 to 60, just around the corner. Oh, sure is. Carla says, hi, Mary. Hello, Carla. You're on a little bit late. Doesn't matter. Katie, I was born in 86. Oh, Katie and Kiki are having birthdays together. Yay. While you guys were born, I was having parties. Oh, I really was. I wasn't old enough for big parties, but I'm still having parties, young parties. So yeah, I've been not saying the truth about my age. I'd never told anybody the truth about my age. The kids know, but that's about it. Family knows. Friends don't even know the real age. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I know, right, Karen? So yes, I also only really listened to the lyrics of the first time too. Didn't even realize what the song was about. I know, you know what? It's funny because I heard that song over and over again so many times and still didn't know what the song was about until someone explained it one day. And I went, oh, really? Such a good song. Such a good song. So catchy. You just want to sing it all the time. So yeah, a very interesting song. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to talk anymore because I've been talking like for what, 112 hours? All right, an hour and 12 minutes, same thing. Just add a couple more hours. And I think it's time to head off. I have a lot of cleaning to do for Christmas, as you know. People come and go, and I've got to clean house. See how I say that with gritted teeth? Oh, I hate it. I hate cleaning house. Sometimes I wish I could just get a shovel. Just shovel it all in the backyard. Say it's clean. Spray and wipe the benches. It's clean. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. There will be a small video coming out tomorrow during the day, like a 5-minute one, just to wish everybody a happy or a Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas to those of you who are overseas. Get to the visitors to clean too. It's a good idea, right? So there will be a small video. I do that every year. Sometimes I make it I do make it quite serious. Not so much a serious video, but a nice, relaxing, calm one, not as energetic as I usually am. It's something that I just like to bring out some nice, warm, soft vibes to people during this time of year. I know not everyone has big family and friends, and a lot of people just want to sit in front of the television or just want to sit in front of YouTube around that time, and that's okay too. Thank you so much for joining me. This year's been quite a year here at Well Crochet. It's not the end of the year yet. We still have all of next week. Next week, I'm not taking a break, guys. I'm coming back next week. And I'm actually, the next couple of days I might be very busy, but you will see the beanie will definitely go up tomorrow because that's either tonight or tomorrow. I'm saying tomorrow just in case. This beanie, where is it? This beanie right here. This is one right here. Definitely going up either tonight or tomorrow morning because it's a last minute gift that it can be made for anyone who has thought, I really can't afford to buy anything, or I can afford to buy it, but I haven't got the time. This will be quicker than going to those shops. Have you ever seen the shops? Oh my gosh, I hate this time of year when it comes to the shops. But, if you've got yarn, nice chunky yarn in stock, this beanie is going up either late tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching us, and look forward to the cushion part 3 coming up in a couple of days' time. I will definitely have a small live just to help us all out on Saturday. If people stay on and come on and say Merry Christmas and hang out a little bit, then I will keep the live going. If not, I will see everyone in a couple of days. Get excited. It's Christmas. We're having some fun. See you later, Mum She with the gorgeous name. See you later, everyone. Have a nice night and ciao for now. Bye all. Have fun. Don't eat too much, yeah? Listen to me. Don't eat too much. Bye.